dolls.
What do we tell our little girl Christmas morning? What are we supposed to say? You've been good, but Santa ran short?
Those who can't get their own have been known to snatch from others.
Where is he? Do you see her? Is that what Christmas is about?
I agree with you 100%.
A full-grown woman taking a doll out of a child's head?
They weren't just toys. They were a cultural phenomenon. A craze so intense that parents fought in store aisles just to get their hands on one. We're talking about Cabbage Patch Kids, the dolls that took the world by storm in the 1980s. But what the heck happened to them? Let's rewind. In the late 1970s, a young art student named Xavier Roberts came up with a quirky idea. Instead of just making dolls, he delivered them. He set up a place called Babyland General Hospital in Cleveland, Georgia, where kids could adopt soft sculpture dolls, complete with a name, a birth certificate, and adoption papers. This wasn't just buying a toy, it was adopting a one-of-a-kind kid. That emotional connection is what made the brand so powerful. In 1982, toy company Coleco licensed the dolls. And that's when everything exploded. By Christmas 1983, the demand was out of control. Stores couldn't keep them on shelves. Parents lined up for hours. News cameras captured scenes of shoppers wrestling, tackling, and even punching each other just to grab one. It was pure toy madness, and it worked. That year, Cabbage Patch Kids became the must-have toy of the decade. Coleco sold over 3 million dolls in the first year alone. By the mid-80s, more than 125 million Cabbage Patch Kids had been adopted worldwide. They were everywhere, on lunchboxes, in cartoons, even as a video game for the Atari 2600. For a while, Cabbage Patch Kids were unstoppable. But then came the crash. By the late 1980s, the hype had started to fade. Coleco overproduced dolls, and demand collapsed. In 1988, Coleco filed for bankruptcy, and Hasbro picked up the brand. Sales continued to decline through the 90s as new toys like Beanie Babies, American Girl dolls, and Tamagotchi grabbed kids' attention. Cabbage Patch Kids never fully disappeared. They bounced around between toy companies, even showing up at Toys R Us in the 2000s and on shelves at Walmart today. But the cultural dominance, that was gone. Today, Cabbage Patch Kids live on more as nostalgia than must-have. Collectors pay big money for the original 1980s dolls, especially ones with Xavier Roberts' signature on the tush. So, what the heck happened? Cabbage Patch Kids were a perfect storm of clever marketing, emotional storytelling, and 80s consumer culture. But like most toy crazes, the hype was never sustainable. They burned bright, then faded fast. Still, for anyone who grew up with one, they weren't just dolls, they were your kid. And that's why Cabbage Patch Kids will always have a place in toy history.